There's been some craving for this morning, guys. How are y'all doing? It is Tuesday and I'm sitting until I'm here on my house, which means I am going horse riding last time with Miss He. So I'm super excited for that. I didn't go riding this with Rein because I had to take first effects. So I wasn't able to ride because first I was fast before horse riding my hobby. So that was that. He's found apparently I took him to the fence because he was sitting next to it every day, 3 times a day, and he was sitting a lot more than usual. So I took him to the fence for the start, talking about his sickness, and then they said everything's here, everything back here, all the exams are here. I haven't found anything wrong to why he's vomiting, being sick, multiple times, and now that's it was. See, even when it's to try and stop him from being sick. And then he's sick hopefully up that too, once a month, being sick once a month, which was what is usual for him. Once he's sick once a month is a part of the usual normal foot bruise. So I'm finding that needs to be every day, so it doesn't affect it then. And to give him a something that I says, and then that was hopefully make him not sit down for ever, I don't know, every once a month, back to once a month, if that makes sense. So far he hasn't been sick last week, and she said if he's soon to be sick after 24 hours, then after you take him back to the vets, and you said I might have to change his Thai food to how to say hyper-anatic, not hyper-anatic. It's like special food for animals who are allergic to something. We don't know if it's allergic to anything. We both said that's a possibility. I put up the idea that it's a possibility because when they said that to me, I think it was my aunt. I think she says it to me, so I said it to a friend, she said it is a possibility, so we'll put him on that feed if he carries on being sick. And if that's the case, it's going to be a pain in the neck because I mean all of the hats of mine are on different Thai feeds. Vince's on adult feed, Tyson's on that hidden feed, and now Chris will be on another feed. So I'm hoping it isn't done that route, and I'm hoping it sets and helps and stops him being sick every day, and goes back to just once a month. That's fine. That's normal for him apparently. Tyson hasn't been sick yet so far, and when they only sick maybe every 3 months, so that's normal for her. So yeah, and speaking of pain in it, I have a sore neck this morning because of that right. So and then last brought I went to the front feet as you saw, and that was the more water. And I went to the front feet, I said that is seen in the last floor, and I told you that I hurt my knee. My knee is hasn't if it were not better now. It's not as painful as it was before. It's still painful, but not as painful as before. And my neck, what happened? My neck has been really painful this morning, so that's no fun. But I'm not gonna let that put me off. And so always hit myself missing, and I feel like I haven't written in ages. If I thought I wrote last week, so I'm looking forward to seeing him again. And I'm hoping to Arnie so that I can get Arnie and take him up and such. So. Before I go, I'm gonna change my first photo of my feet before I go, and this one is the short haul one. So it says to try it. I'm sure I set this when I first got the my feet. No, I mean the second box of my feet. I'm sure I said that I got the fitting up this time, so which means I've got the fitting tents. So I'm super excited to try it and see what it's like. So let's try it. Actually, I should take my this first and take my tablets. Sit. You don't really see it to you. Finish. Now I can try the raw feed. I'm excited to try it. Sit. The first box I had, I left it in the room temperature, but the last 2 bottles were like tasting it a bit weird. So I put the next box in the fridge. I think it's actually personally up to you if you want to put it in the fridge or if you want to have it in room temperature. I don't know. I think it depends on how often you drink it, because I drink mine twice a week, so about 5 bottles will last me 4 or 5 weeks, so that's probably why it was in the fridge. If you drink it every day, then you leave it as room temperature. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm so learning about this stuff, so anyway, what was I going to say? Either way, it is non-life lasting, so it lasts for a long time. Like, it doesn't know if dating, so maybe, I don't know, it was next year or something, what was it date? Where's the date? Actually, the date, what, if you see up here, you see here, fitting, so I'm excited to take it, so, enough talking it, so. This is the same, it's really nice. This is the same as the normal ones, and tastes a difference. The only difference is the flavour, obviously. It's really nice. So I'm gonna finish that and then it waiting on see. Hey, I'm excited. Also, at the fets, please don't wait. I think at this fet, the pets always sit wait every single time you went for an appointment. So please don't wait, and I'm surprised by his weight. He weighs 4.9 kilograms, and I'm shocked because that is heavier than Wendy. Wendy is 4.1 kilograms and Bruce is 4.9. I don't know what Tyson is, but wow. It's, I think Tyson's be heavier as well, for 4 point something, maybe 4.3 or something like that. But Jason is a bit nicer than Bruce. And the weighs. But I'm really surprised that Bruce is heavier than Wendy at only 8 months old. I wouldn't just 4. No, 3, sorry, it's just 3. So before in 2 months' time. That Souls Wendy's as a small had only 4.1 kilograms. I think Bruce will be over 5 soon. I think maybe Tyson would be 5 at the end, and Tyson maybe, no please, maybe 5 point something but yeah, anyways. I really expected Tyson's behaviour than Bruce because Tyson's lady Bruce isn't. Oh well. They sent, they pressed me 120 Tyson yesterday. Says them, yeah. The last time Tyson got raised was in January and he was 3.2, Bruce was 3.6 at that time, which was January, so that's 3 months old. So, maybe much behaviour now. If, so I really don't know. I'm dating up my waist there or so, something that in where the hat's at home, so that I know how much the weight instead of having to take them to the vets every time I want to know the weight. Something that we're doing up with that will be really useful. So that's I've done all to that. So I'm not even talking properly. My face is really itchy, and he has in my eyes, my face all the time. Anyways, so basically, I always sales that I can wear my hats on. I think has to be like a human weight sales, and I have to step on normal weight, then hold each hat and step on it, and then take my weight off, and now it meet the weight of the hat. I don't really understand how that works. It's sat. I feel like it once every and it's sat weight of the hat if you do it that way, but actually once I've never done it before, obviously. So we'll see how that was. And it always sell for me anyway. I feel like everyone should have one, whether we're watching our weight or not. But yeah, I know that I'm 68 kilograms. So that's a lot. Well, not a lot, but my first thought was 36 kilograms, so I literally said I'm a double of his weight. And I was able to pick him up, so that means I can pick up half of my weight. I can pick my weight obviously, actually, yeah. I can pick my weight as well. I'm not strong. Anyways, I'll shut up now. I'm talking about this. Just left the flat now and on the way to see Mr. He, so that's all I'm left. And this is on time. I was told to leave earlier so he took up Mr. He, but I've left tonight for that, but not tonight for my lesson, so I managed my life, I'll put me in on straight away. Well, unless I'm 3 minutes early, and then I'll take him off done such. So, oh yeah, I don't know if I said, but last Tuesday, I put Mr. He's on. I think that's it for that actually. Yeah, I think that is. Oh, anyway, so hopefully I'll be tonight in. That's been it feels like good night. Oh, it's up behind me. Good night, isn't that? It feels like I'm a horse again. Because I missed doing it with Money. I miss her so much. But I missed doing the horse here as well. That's probably another reason why I miss Money. Not just because she was such an amazing horse, but I also missed doing the horse here. I really enjoy it, yeah. So I quite like it normally, but when I do it with Mr. He, like I try and take this walk on, that's probably what I do anyway. Like hit set of walks and all that, you know. It's kind of the process in, you know, me and yeah. As time goes on here, trusting me more. So about the past, what was I saying? Yes, so like the first few weeks out, he never did anything because he didn't know me. So now that he knows me, so just starting let me chat him up and chat him for his what on, blah blah blah. So once he gets to know me even better, he'll probably start to meet more into him. So yeah, but it's not a known horse, so it's not like money. It's just a white and show horse, so it's different. But yeah, I hope to know another horse one day. Or maybe even better own our own horse. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet, so just learning. I think learning for now. I'm gonna have 1 year experience of learning, so I think need more before I actually own a horse. I think that's the best plan going ahead. Let's see. So that's the plan. Anyway, it's one to visit here. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. I have arrived. I'm lovely auntie. I think Mr. Keys here now, waiting for me. Look, I'm in the museum. I want to put my back in the chat room then. Oh, in this bit, wait, this is 1 minute, auntie. 1 minute. Mr. Hey. Hey boy. Hey boy. 先等一下，你先来睡觉。你先来睡觉。Okay. I'm home, and since what time is, and it was a great day at the lesson. Visit here was amazing as always, and I had nothing to beat. As everywhere smooth at the end of the ride after everything teach. Anyways, I'm home and I thought I would take myself to take away, so I'm having Chinese because I'm craving for Chinese tonight. So let's take in. For Chinese, we are having mushroom noodle and soft noodles with burnt hearts. It is many hours later, and I've been playing video games after dinner, which was really nice. I really enjoyed dinner, and it's really nice to get rid of that craving. After you eat that dinner, that we're craving for. 3p. That's what always holds on its own. That's it. I want to read the words. My first one funny. That's on the way that the door stop closing. Now you have to see me. Winter's wanting for food. Yeah, oh. But yeah, so that Haven starting up was a hat Chinese, which was really nice, and I really enjoyed it. And then I not onto my video game because I hadn't played it for a few days, so I wanted to play on it. And I had fun. I've been playing it for how many hours now? I think it was 6:30. No. Yeah, 6:30. So it's now, it's on 12:30, so that's 3 hours. 6 hours. No, 6 hours. Right. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. It's 6 hours. Wow. And then I've just now knocked it off and going to bed, so I'm getting a bit tired. Well, we need to wait till winter's finished. Have food when I'm gonna eat this floor and maybe watch a vlog or two. All the street hats are here now. Look at them. And you see all 3 of them here. Tyson and Bruce are starting to be really it's what Bruce has always been it, but Tyson's starting to leave winter's foot on onto that suit. I'm not expecting too soon, but like it's not in there. What's on her eat? before he would something up to your feet. That's why I have to sit over there and stop him. But the moments until it hits into me on hand me on adult feet, so that's what it is. So look, when's this finished? So now I can put half it away and go to sleep, and I'll feel tired in the morning. So on that note, this is pretty much for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next daily vlog. And bye, bye guys.